Hey, my friends, out for a nice little hike with my two kids, Chomps and Rocks. Did a couple of miles with them on this nice October day, and again, I was just thinking about a question a McFamily member asked me, is about what I think it takes to be an outstanding GM. You know, he asked me a couple of questions about that, and I gave him my feedback, and he came up with something that I really liked. You know, he asked some other mid managers and other folks around McDonald's, and he came up with so 3 pillars. They just all came back to one thing: leadership and influence. How to inspire, how to guide, and how to influence others to get the results that we need. And it came down to those 3 pillars: results, people development, and leadership behaviors. The foundation under it all was integrity and balance. The first one, the one about results. So yeah, it's a delicate balance. You definitely want profit results. That's what we're in business for. But you have to balance that, and also look at your operations and how you can build your service. You know, it could be McDonald's, it could be anything. You know, you got to balance both. You know, obviously everybody wants results, but you can't sacrifice that. You can't sacrifice the guest experience because you just want results. And again, you can't just go way out of the way and in the opposite direction and then sacrifice results. So you have to find that balance. You know, everybody has their own targets, you know, so I can't really speak to that, but you got to find that delicate balance between both, you know, where you can satisfy your guests and then also maximize your results in your business. You know, so it's both. You know, what results are you looking for? Balancing that through the operations that you run in your restaurants. You know, because you have to have routines, you have to have, you know, some SOPs, some standards in your organization and your business, and you know, you have to be organized, and you have to have follow-up. You know, you just can't expect things to run just because you say things need to be a certain way. You know, you have to make sure that you do have those routines and that you're always following up. It's constant follow-up. It's repetition. You know, the operator I work for now, it's you know, that's all we talk about is basics. Now the standards and the routines are already there. The SOPs are there. At least we put some in place for our organization, you know, but then also McDonald's has certain things that we have to do. And again, for any business, whether it's McDonald's, Walmart, Burger King, Taco Bell, Amazon, they have their own operation procedures, so they're there. You know, I'm sure each organization, each little branch has some things that they put in place to help them out with those, you know, but you got routines, so you got to do that, and you have to have constant follow-up, but it all boils back down to the basics. So again, results, balancing profit, balancing the operations, you know, and the constant follow-up. So that's kind of my little thing for today. While I was hiking, thinking about that. Next time I will share the next one. And I hope you guys have a great and awesome Sunday. Talk to y'all later.